Mike Bell against the world. Mike Bell.
The Bishop's in behind. Can he take his opportunity? Kicks the Bishop and finds the goal. That's potentially sent Lansdowne to the Manning Cup final.
Rosero crosses it.
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer literate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works. Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Oh! XP! Go back!
Eddie Steve, baby.
The Kingdom have won the championship.
I want something just like
It's a goal. Gorgeous flick in on goal. Number 4.
I want something just like
Hey guys, Ethan from Honey Performance here. We're so excited to announce our official partnership with the New York Bravehearts. We are bringing our online mentorship to you guys in the US to give you guidance and support in your footballing journeys through our mentorship from Premier League footballers and experts within the industry. We can't wait to start working with some of you soon.
For more information on the program, DM at NYBraveheartSC or send us an email.
I wanted to solve for the fact that dating apps are shite. So when I was doing all this research and I found out that there are 70 million of us around the world, I realised, Jesus, there must be a lot more people that want to shift. And Irish culture is a little bit different to dating apps. So how do we solve for that? The answer is we layer the culture into the app. So it's not just a dating app. It's more of a culturally focused app. Yeah, you can find the people that are looking for the shift, but you can also find the locations to meet those people in real life. Wouldn't it be nice to have the places where you can do that are close to you in the same app? We want you off the phone. We want you in the pub, having the in real life experience, having the crack.
James Boot delivers in from post. They get a touch on it and Sean Doran taps it home for Lansdowne. The opening goal comes on 44 minutes for the boys from Yonkers. The White. A chance to cross. The step overs are neat. The left footed cross comes in. Save with the goalkeeper. And the rebound is in for Lansdowne's second. The boys from Yonkers double their lead. And who else was the danger man up top? That who kicks the Bishop fires it in. Knocked down by Kaza. Excellent defending and running up. Brian kicks it forward for him to chase. Keeper's off his line. The keeper misses it. And Andy Kaza has an empty net to run the ball into. And it's the easiest goal he'll ever score in his career. Andy Kaza scores Lansdowne's third and books their place in the National Amateur Cup semi-finals.
Long ball forward, brought down. Rain coming down heavy. Swings that ball in and it's saved. It's in! Leros break the deadlock on the stroke of halftime. Laros wins the ball back. Oh, now an opportunity played into the box, and it's in! 2-0 Laros. In the blink of an eye, the visitors double their advantage. Absorb this pressure, knowing the school is going to throw everything at them. That cross is up, anchored high, into the middle, and it's in! Do we have more twists to this tale? That goal kick taken quickly. Laros back in possession. Now through the middle, opportunity to ice it, and it's saved! But it's not out of the woodworks yet, and it's in! 3-1 Laros. And they'll be going home, ruining some missed chances as Laros are breaking free here. Bodies ahead. And it's 4-1 Laros. Another counterattack goal for the visitors. And they move on to the semifinals of the National Amateur Cup in style.
That's like got it in his locker. Ball delivered in to back post, and it's the first goal of the evening. But the flag is up for offside. It seemed like the perfect start.
No, there is no. The linesman ran back. It counts.
And the goal is given.
So if the linesman runs...
The line-up looked to have been signalling for the offside, but Olchini have their opener. Elizai delivers in, heading towards Komaki, and it's in for the second. It's a mirror of the first goal, and Olchini double their lead in the first half. 2-0 the score in Tottenville. And the penalty is rifled into the bottom corner from Diop. The substitute makes it 2-1 here at Fairview Park. It's for Elizai to deliver. Into the centre again, headed away this time by Fanis. And it's Brown on the rebound, saved by the keeper, and only as far as Perlotti who taps it in. For Olchini's third. And the boys in blue well and truly in the driving seat now. Seamus Keogh under a bit of pressure, and the referee points to the spot. It is going to be a Greeks penalty. The challenge from Keogh. Is Almadi Yusufi, and saved by Luis Granados. Booth and Keogh get it back to the defence. Yusufi still going on his own. Yusufi feeds it out wide. Now a chance for Saramago. On to his left, the curls it into the corner, and it's a screamer for the Greeks to open the scoring in the second half. And Brian Saramago with an absolute rocket into the far corner. Hamilton, Bonte trying to get a foot in. Eddie Speed comes away in possession. Eddie Speed driving forward. Salmon played it behind for Danu Kids. The Bishop, and he's on a corner. The danger man, Danu, once again. Who finds the net for Lansdowne, his 12th goal of the season. And what an important one it might be as Lansdowne keep their title hopes alive. Ethan Homler contesting with McCann. And Danu Kinsella Bishop in behind again. Danu with a chance to make it a second, and it is a second for Lansdowne. What a moment for Danu Kinsella Bishop. He's put Lansdowne 2-1 up in the derby and potentially close the gap at the top of the table. Huge moment for Matt Kane's men as Danu Kinsella Bishop rifles in his 13th goal of the season.
Lean in swinger from this near side. Swung on, brought down, headed in, and it's in. Free header at the back post. In toward Ba, great pass, flick on, shot is on, and it's in! There's your equalizer for Leros. And just like that, tie ball game here in Huntington. Leros SC 1, Central Park Rangers 1. Another swift move. Into the middle, great pass, and that one is in. Excellent movement there from Laros to take the lead. Long ball headed down by the Rangers and shooting opportunity. And what a strike. What a way to make it 3-1 for Laros out of absolutely nowhere. A thunderous strike to make it 3-1.
Well, a very good evening, folks. You're welcome to Manor Park here in Huntington, New York. on Long Island. A very good evening to you. We're gearing up for the Dr. Manning Cup final tonight. Lansdowne Yonkers taking on Leros, and both teams chasing history. Lansdowne looking to make it back-to-back Manning Cup titles and claim their third title in the last 5 editions since the competition returned after the pandemic. And standing in their way tonight, one of the fastest rising clubs in the region, Leros. The Long Island side made it into the LISFL before earning promotion to the APSL last season, and they've already collected silverware with a state qualifying tournament title and the Fricker Region Cup as well. But one trophy still eludes them, and that is the Manning Cup, which they contest for tonight. These two sides know each other very well. Laros remain unbeaten against Lansdowne this season, including an extra time shootout victory in the Fricker Cup, plus a draw and a win in the APSL, that 3-2 victory at Tibbetts a few weeks ago, where Junior Rosero and Mason Chetty were on fire that night, and Matt Kane and his Lansdowne men looking to right the wrongs of that defeat. And of course, this is only the beginning. A huge match this evening with kickoff coming up in a moment or two. Pleasure to have you with us here on New Logical Sports. Oisin Coyne with you on commentary. We got Patrick Murphy running the show behind the scenes. Quite the trek out here onto Long Island for the Lansdowne men and the officials and some of the Laros crew too. Both teams pumped up for the game tonight. Couple of changes as well in the team. John Bernardi steps in at right back for Nico Badisic, who's out with a hamstring issue. We're told he should be back sooner rather than later. And it's Danu Kinsler-Bishop. 20 goal contributions this season in all competitions, and he'll be looking to add to that tally tonight. Huge matchup on the way, and we expect a breathless encounter from the start. Here we go. Lansdowne versus Leros. James Booth. Bernardi back to Bala. And Pucci. Luis Granados in goals tonight for Lansdowne. Junior Rosero, the big man up top. For Leros, Nico Vidal dropping deep from right wing. And Laros have turned over possession early on. Dankwa plays it forward. Pucci, a flag up for offside against Junior Rosero. Taken short. James Booth back in the starting 11 tonight. Nico Vidal. Ethan Homler. Laros win it back once more. Eric Dankwa. Antonio Biggs at the back this evening. Joel Cunningham alongside him. Ball over the top. Nicholas Stanhofer wins the free kick. Ethan Homer with the challenge. Taken short again. Now a chance for Harry Cook to switch the play. Met by the head of Eddie Speed. Ali Dawa chasing down. Stephen Turnbull in behind, and now Mason Chetty with a chance. Chetty 50-50 ball with Baladanzo, and it ends up in the hands of Luis Granados. Now Boot. Bernardi. Kyo. Former Southampton Youth Academy player. Kyo linking up with Boot. Speed in the midfield pocket. Fed forward to John Bernardi. Blocked down by Joel Cunningham. Eric Dankwa looking to ignite the Laros counter. And it's a free kick to the boys in violet on the halfway line. Taken short again from Dankwa. Out to Cunningham. Fed out wide. Turnbull. Leros just being pressed back by Lansdowne. Junior Rosero drops deep. Ball over the top now. Chance for Harry Cook. Batisic shapes him up and Cook gets the better of him. Across the box, but Laros not able to get past the big man at the back. Baladanzo. Nico Vidal's dropped down. Play continues. Eric Dankwa shoots from distance and an easy save in the end for Luis Granados. Boot back to Pucci. Danu Kinsella Bishop loses out this time to Junior Rosero, but here's Ethan Homler. He scored in midweek and the sliding challenge comes in from Biggs, sees it out for a Lansdowne throw. Bernardi goes short to Ethan Homler. James Boot, 30 yards out. Kyo. Speed was looking for it there. Nico Vidal. One-on-one with Argudo. Delivered in the cross and cleared away. Baladanzo. Over the top from Kyo. Can't quite find Nico Vidal, and Nicholas blasts it out for a throw-in again.
Lucky Seamus, him again. Go on, Nico.
To Kyo. Linking up with Homler. Tried to give it off to Nico Vidal. Instead it takes a hit off a Lansdowne man. It's out for a Leros throw. Goes short again to Luis Argudo. Now Nicholas looking to get his team up the pitch. Testori. Back to Cunningham. Big switch of play from him. Out as far as Stephen Turnbull. Chetty was making the run. Rosero gives it back to Dankwa. Quick feed from Eric Dankwa. The mix up there in the centre between Testori and Argudo. And Leros hold on to it. Over the top this time from Turnbull. He sent Mason Chetty on his way. Chetty just knocks it out. It is going to be a Lansdowne throw this time. Speeds throw. Flicked on by Homler. Finds Danu. Loose pass from Danu Kinsella Bishop. Testori blocked down. Baladanzo finds a fellow man in green and white. Here he is again. Nico Vidal. Driving into the Leros half of the field. Boot. Seamus Kyo lays it off to Eddie Speed. Speed's brought down. The referee looked to have hesitated, but awards Lansdowne the free kick. And James Boot, the set piece specialist, looks like he's going to take this one. It's a toss-up between himself and Seamus Kyo. And the big man up from the back. Bala's up there too. John Bernardi. Plenty of height in this Lansdowne team, but they're matched by Leros. Joel Cunningham, the towering presence at the back post for Leros. James Boot delivers in the free kick, just chips it over. Cleared up into the sky by Argudo. Kinsella Bishop now, trying to keep the attack alive for Lansdowne. Danu takes on the shot. Excellent save in the end. Here's John Bernardi on the rebound and almost sends it between the post behind the goal and off target from John Bernardi. Positive signs for Lansdowne. First real opportunity of the game. And Danu Kinsella-Bishop did really well to get a shot off the talisman for Lansdowne. They go short from the goal kick. Biggs feeds it forward. Blocked down by Kyo. Only as far as Eric Dankwa. Cunningham. Big switch of play now to Nicholas. Down the wing from Nicholas, but unable to keep it in play. Trying to find the run of Harry Cook. That didn't quite come off. So John Bernardi collects for the throw. Homler offers the short option. James Boot as well. Leros going man for man. Danu flicks it on, but Tank was brought down on halfway once more. Leros free kick. Space out left here. Argudo gets his head up. Harry Cook. And Harry Cook tries to curl it in, and on the rebound for the first goal. And the flag stays down, and Leros lead against Lansdowne in the Manning Cup final. And what a huge goal it might turn out to be. The perfect start for Billy Rizos' men. And Scott Testori chasing in and taps it in from the rebound. The big number 30. James Boot now. How will Lansdowne respond? Ali Dawa. To Kyo. Eddie Speed. Patient play from Lansdowne. Seamus Kyo. Dawa with the flick. Ethan Homler one-on-one with Dankwa. And wins the throw in for Lansdowne. Speed takes it short. Homler. Good control from Ethan Homler. Delivers in the cross. Nico Vidal arriving. An easy take in the end from the Leros keeper, but he spilled it. And Nico Vidal's argument is that he didn't touch the man, he just got the ball. And we've seen a situation like this. Was it Thierry Henry? And it will be a free kick to Laros. Lansdowne feel hard done by. And Alexander McLaughlin with a sigh of relief. Referee's going to have a word with Nico Vidal now for the incident.
Referee, talk to your Lino. You missed it by a mile, ref. A mile.
McLaughlin sends it long. Harry Cook with the header, only as far as Seamus Kyo. Bernardi. Nicholas intercepts. Fed forward, Argudo wins the free kick, another foul. So Luis Argudo to take the free kick. He's about 35 yards out, goes short, back to Joel Cunningham. Dankwa. Argudo. Over the top ball, looking for Mason Chetty. He's in behind Eddie Speed. Chetty! Still kept in play, Harry Cook. The flag up eventually. Offside against Harry Cook, it seems. Goal kick goes short. Pucci. James Boot. Over the top, blocked down by Testori.
Coming.
Lansdowne throw, John Bernardi to take. Fed forward. Only as far as McLaughlin between the sticks for Leros. Blasted forward once again. Testing John Bernardi. Backpedaling. And Testori sends it out for another throw. Bernardi, big throw out to Pucci. James Boot out to Bala. Nico Vidal, Eddie Speed now, tackle from behind from Argudo. Referee says he got the ball, and it's going to be a free kick the opposite way now.
Speed the ball away. Ref, that's the yellow, man. Who's reffing it? No, have a word.
A lengthy conversation between the referee and Eddie Speed, and we will restart with a Leros free kick. And Argudo leaves it for Joel Cunningham. McLaughlin. Over the top again, looking for Mason Chetty. Speed wins the header. Dankwa contesting with Danu, and Ethan Homler comes away with possession, looking to drive through the Leros attack. Good attack from Lansdowne now. Nico Vidal. Eddie Speed. Patient play from the Welshman off to Seamus Keogh. Now Boot. Incision pass from Boot. Flicked on from Vidal. And John Bernardi unable to keep it in play. And behind for a goal kick to Leros. Taken short. Antonio Biggs. McLaughlin. Nicholas flicks it on. Testori once more, and John Bernardi backpedaling. Off to Luis Granados. Rosero leading the Leros press. Argudo intercepts. Bernardi to Boot. Blocked down by Testori. And Joel Cunningham in possession once more. Antonio Biggs. Blocked down. Leros throw. There's Mason Chetty. Got his head up looking for Harry Cook, maybe arriving at the back post. It's gone behind for a corner. But Scott Testori, the difference so far. The goal on 10 minutes. Corner to come. Ball delivered in, back post, but over the head of everyone. And Biggs was chasing it, unable to keep it in. Lansdowne throw.
Come back in the middle. Come back in the middle. Take that one. Take that one. Lewis, go to your right a little. Go right. Go to your right. Go to your right. Joel, check your right.
Bernardi short to Homler. Blocked down again. This time by Chetty. Finds himself on the left wing at the moment. Looking to overload Lansdowne on this near side. Similar tactic from PSG against Bayern Munich in the Champions League last night, looking to overload one side of the pitch from every throw-in. And Granados just blasted into the air. Danu tracks back to try win it. Danko gets the better of him. Biggs intercepted by Vidal. Testori thought he'd come away with it. It's a high foot in the end, and it is going to be a free kick to Lansdowne.
Good, Harry. Harry left, Harry left.
Taken short, back to Boot. Looking for options, and Argudo intercepts the frustration from James Boot. Rosero chasing. Here he is again. Now Nico Vidal. Testori following him. Vidal brought down. Another free kick taken quickly again. Seamus Keogh. Ball over the top, and Ali Dowah's made the run. Biggs trying to clear it away. And now Ethan Homler. Back to Boot. First time pass out to Vidal. Nico Vidal cuts in and shoots, and the curler is off target. And it is going to be a throw-in rather than a goal kick. And it was always curling the opposite way for Nico Vidal. And so a throw-in deep into the Laros. Half of the field, Stephen Turnbull to take. Testori heads it on to Junior Rosero. Intercepted by Pucci. Now John Bernardi. Fed forward to Danu. Didn't get the connection he wanted. Boot once more, blocked down again. Leros are saying you shall not pass this Lansdowne midfield. Ethan Homler intercepts.
Just careful with that thing over there.
Now Danu. Trying to find Ali Dawah. And now Ali's trying to get back to defend. Dankwa. Rosero flicks it on to Chetty. Leros throw. McCain pleased with his team and what he's seen in the last few minutes as they build towards a potential equaliser. Lansdowne trailing by a goal to nil here. Laros have been so solid in defence and efficient in attack so far. Baladanzo. Pucci. Such a play from speed. Back to Bala. Nico Vidal. With a bit of space now. Harry Cook shapes him up. Linking up with Bernardi. Bernardi delivers in the cross, cleared away by Cunningham. James Boot to Keogh. James Boot. Ali Dawah. Cross blocked down. And Turnbull comes away with possession. But kicks it out for a Lansdowne throw this time. He was maybe looking for the free kick there. Speeds throw to Keogh. Back to Pucci. Over the top from Boot. Danu's made the run. And McLaughlin quick off his line. Blasted down the right channel now from McLaughlin. Up to Junior Rosero. Man who scored an absolute screamer at Tibbets a few weeks ago. Ball over the top now. Cook arriving at the back post. Baladanzo with the loose header. Finds his goalkeeper. Kyo. And Pucci. Two central midfield players for Lansdowne. They've been so busy in the game so far. Here they are again. There's Kyo into Speed on halfway. Ethan Homler. Dowa's making the run into the channel. Homler looks to go on his own. Brilliant stuff from Ethan Homler. He's got by Dankwa. Intercepted by Argudo again. He's been like a vacuum there and holding midfield today, and he's won a free kick for his Laros teammates. Plenty of space on this left side if Leros are going to switch from this free kick. Dankwa, the one to take. Opts to go back to his goalkeeper. Here's McLaughlin. Over the top from him. Nicholas and John Bernardi jumps with a header. Now Gudo. Cunningham to Biggs. Turnbull. Back to his centre half. Danu leading the Lansdowne press. Ethan Homler with the interception there. Nicholas to take the throw. Cook flicks it on. No Leros teammates behind him to win it. Now Baladanzo.
Hold.
Bernardi. First time pass from Boot, but met by Joel Cunningham. Nicholas put him under a bit of pressure now. Kinsella Bishop's in behind the Laros defence. Danu's going to shoot on his own and almost found the bottom corner. The goal was gaping. But Danu Kinsella Bishop just off target on this occasion. Second chance of the night for him. Laros hold on to their 1-goal lead. "25 minutes gone. The Laros will be delighted so far. There's still plenty of work to do for both teams. Chetty. Eddie Speed. Speed looking to take on a couple of players on his own, and Dankwa wins it back for Leros, but Ali Dawa trying to force a turnover. Unable to do so. Argudo off to Chetty. Dankwa. Switch of play from Turnbull. Cunningham can't keep it in play. Vidal wants to take it quickly. Now Danu. Tried to shrug off Testori. And Cunningham comes across to kick it out for another throw. Bernardi back to Bala. Lansdowne restart the attack. Baladanzo looking for a forward pass. Nico Vidal drops deep. Brick wall of Violet in front of Lansdowne at the moment, and Kyo's at his pocket picked. Cook plays in, Junior Rosero. He's one-on-one, Rosero! And what a save by Luis Granados. Huge moment for the Lansdowne keeper. And he denies Junior Rosero of his first goal of the game. And Leros' second, but a corner to come. danger man for Leros almost strikes again. He got 2 against Lansdowne a few weeks ago in that 3-2 win at Tibbets. Argudo to take the corner. Delivers in front post, Ali Dawa heads away. Now Eric Dankwa, back to Argudo, and Dawa again. Nico Vidal, out for a Lansdowne throw. To boot. Over the top to Eddie Speed. Speed's pass is blocked down, but Danu Kinsler Bishop almost held on to it. Mason Chetty sent on his way. And Pucci gave it everything to knock it out of play. Leros throw. Taken quickly again. Now Junior Rosero. Turnbull to Dankwa. Biggs. Lansdowne not committing to the press just yet. Looking to force Leros into a mistake. Nicholas has hold on to it. Cunningham to Dankwa. So calm on the ball, Eric Dankwa. Antonio Biggs now. Turnbull. Blocked down by Seamus Kill. Testori the goal scorer. Argudo. Nicholas has made the run out left. Nicholas looking for an option forward. Might he go on his own, and the pass doesn't quite come off to Junior Rosero. Eddie Speed now. Maybe the counter on for Lansdowne. Nico Vidal. Boot. Gets it out of his feet. Kyo. Fed forward now. Ethan Homler driving at this Leros defence. And Eric Dankwa once more with an interception. The engine in that Laros midfield. Eric Dankwa. Harry Cook. Over the top from him. And Rosero was making the run again. Chetty just dropping into that striker role. 3 forward men. Constantly try to cause trouble for this Lansdowne defence. Now Pucci. Bernardi out to Bala. Nico Vidal. Bala stands up. Bala gives it out to Ethan Homler. Pucci feeds it forward to Kyo. Excellent flick on from him to Speed. Just congested there in the centre of the park, and Dankwa once again comes away with possession. And now he sent Mason Chetty on his way, and Eddie Speed with a huge tackle to deny Chetty of a chance to get forward. Turnbull's throw. And Eric Dankwa has just gone down. Referee just making sure everything's okay. Seems to be the case. Turnbull goes back to Biggs. McLaughlin. Ali Dawa now leading the press for Lansdowne. Dankwa back to McLaughlin. Looking for runners forward. The Leros keeper finds the head of his left back, Nicholas. Boot sends Nico Vidal on his way. Travella pass forward to Kinsler Bishop, and intercepted by Biggs. Done very well there to get across his own box. Testori unsuccessful with the pass. Ethan Holmler tried to find John Bernardi. And Joel Cunningham fires it up the other end of the pitch to his opposite centre-back. Baladanzo into Kyo. Eddie Speed. And wide to Nico once more. And Bernardi's made the run. And Cunningham's got it for pace on this occasion. Now boot. Kill. Linking up with his midfield partner. Speed. Fed forward Bernardi. And Vidal's in behind. And once again, cleared away by Cunningham. Bernardi back to Bala. Kept in play. Bala looking for options. Bernardi. No gaps at all in this Leros defence, but Lansdowne have found one now. Nico Vidal once again cutting onto his left foot. He's like Iron Robin on the right wing. Now Eddie Speed again on the left himself. And McLaughlin spilled it. Vidal was chasing in. And Harry Cook has sent Junior Rosero on his way again. Junior Rosero's in behind Pucci. Rosero saved by Granados once more. Back-to-back saves for Luis Granados. And he's denied Leros and Junior Rosero of their second once again. Last line of defence. And Luis Granados comes up on top once more. Leros still lead by a goal to nil. Nico. It's a bit of a cagey affair now. Kyo to Bernardi. Testori contesting, and now Eric Dankwa with a bit of space to run into. He's got Harry Cook to his left. Rosero to his right. Ups for Harry Cook. Baladanzo blocks him down. Testori once more. And the left-footed shot. And Seamus Kyo venting his frustration. The shot well off target in the end for Testori. He was looking for his second goal of the night. And the goal kick is all that comes of that Leros counter-attack.
Ref, come on, let's play, man.
Ref just having a word with Pucci. Goal kick goes short. Boot. To Kill. Always looking for the forward pass. Seamus Kill, and Nico Vidal's giving him the option. Felt he'd been fouled. McLaughlin keeps the attack moving for Leros, and John Bernardi with the foul this time on Harry Cook. It is going to be a Leros free kick just inside their own half. And John Bernardi argues his case as Leros look for a yellow card. And Gudo to Dankwa. Forward to Argudo again. Dankwa. Turnbull to his right. Chetty's making the run. Turnbull turns. And the two midfielders for Leros linking up once more. Testori out to the left-hand side of the field. Nicholas, one-on-one with Bernardi. Rosero, back to Nicholas. He's in behind the defence. He's brought down, and John Bernardi's foul leads to a Leros penalty. And what an opportunity this is now for Billy Rizos' men to double their lead before half-time. And still plenty of time to go in the first half. It looks like Junior Rosero is going to take. Two huge saves in the game from open play from Luis Granados so far for Lansdowne. Denied Rosero twice. Can he deny him a third time? Junior Rosero from 12 yards and fires it into the net. 2-0 Leros in the Manning Cup final. And Junior Rosero strikes again. His third goal against Lansdowne in a matter of weeks. And he just cannot stop scoring himself. First test story, and now Junior Rosero. Leros lead by 2-0 here on Long Island. Bernardi with the challenge on Nicholas. And now Kyo. We're back underway. All the work to do now for Lansdowne. You mentioned in the build-up, Laros unbeaten against them this season. Looking to extend that run now and bring some silverware with them tonight. Against the reigning Manning Cup champions Lansdowne. Pucci over the top to Ali Dawa. Turnbull heads away. Pucci back to Kyo. Speed in the midfield pockets. Baladanzo. Rosero leading the press for Leros. Bernardi gets past Argudo and is brought down by Mason Chetty. Lansdowne take it quickly. Eddie Speed. Out wide to Ali Dawa. Over the top from Kyo to find Nico Vidal. And there was a Bundesliga logo-esque attempt from Nico Vidal, if anyone gets the reference, but didn't quite come off from. Now Nicholas contesting with boot and nobody forward to get on the end of that pass. Baladanzo to Bernardi. Pass forward to Danu, doesn't quite come off, intercepted by Argudo. Quick feed from him. Too tight of a space. Now Danu. Hungry for a goal. McLaughlin. Chetty's up for the header. Beats Pucci to it. Baladanzo now contesting with Rosero. Into the Leros half of the field they go. Now Ali Dow is intercepted. Danu's waiting in the centre. And blocked down by Antonio Biggs. And maybe a counter-attack on now for Leros over the top, but the pass from Biggs is overcooked and finds Luis Granados between the sticks for Lansdowne. Boot. Bernardi. Eddie Speed over on this right side now. Kyo. Bernardi's done well there to break through the lines. Try to find Nico Vidal out wide, he's done so. Harry Cook shapes him up. Vidal. Now Eddie Speed delivers in the cross. Up to the back post is Ali Dawa. And cleared off the line by Joel Cunningham. And the referee has halted play and he's going to go back here. It looks like an injury at the back post. And is it Mason Chetty? It's not, it's Turnbull who's down at the moment. Turnbull's back to his feet. And it's going to be a drop ball, and Leros will keep possession. Joel Cunningham goes long. Rosero's making the run. A good control from Speed on the chest. Dawa. Fed forward from Boot and Kyo wasn't able to get to it. Testori, the first goal scored tonight. Nicholas giving everything to keep it in play. Baladanzo wins the throw to Nico. Vidal gets his head up. Finds Speed. Forced to go back. Now Kyo to Boot. Looking for the short pass. Blocked down by Cook. The ball in behind. Wasn't anywhere near Junior Rosero, his intended target. Baladanzo recycles again. Boot. Patient play now from Lansdowne. Leros invite the attack. Coming up on 45 minutes now. Ball in behind Danu Kinsler. Bishop with a chance. First time shot is just off target. And well off target in the end. Danu just leaning back.
We should have done an on-read chip.
Just couldn't quite get over it. Danu Kinsler Bishop. Plenty of power. But not the accuracy we've been so used to seeing so far this season. McLaughlin's goal kick. Up to Testori. Beats Baladanzo to it. Kyo. Tried to turn Eric Dankwa. He's done so. Homler. Into Speed. Any Speed back at his natural right side at the moment. Nico Vidal. To Ali Dawa. He's in behind the defence. Dawa! And blocked down by Antonio Biggs. A huge tackle from the Leros centre half. McFadden. Or McLaughlin cleans it up. Testori's down injured now on the edge of the box. And the referees halted play once more. And just a roar from the crowd there, whether it's a head injury or not. Doesn't look like it. Also the stoppage a moment ago at the back post for Turnbull wasn't a head injury either.
That little building right there in the front of it.
Another opportunity for Lansdowne. McLaughlin. Up to Harry Cook. Bernardi wins it. Argudo. Back to Cunningham. Back to his keeper. He's being told not to rush it. Takes his time. Finds Nicholas out wide. His header is only met by Bala. Argudo. Dankwa. Rosero. At the Turnbull. He's got Chetty out wide. Ali Dawa now back to defend for Lansdowne. Turnbull back to Chetty. Neat link-up play between the two right men. Right wide men. Argudo. And look at that from him, the flick up. And that is excellent play from Argudo. But can he keep it in play? He can. Eddie Speed's intercepted. To Dawa. Keeps it in play. Ali Dawa skips past Eric Dankwa. Now Ethan Homler. Maybe one last chance of an attack for Lansdowne before the break. Danu Kinsler Bishop. Blocked down John Bernardi on the second ball. Bernardi feeds it forward but intercepted by Testori. And it's a foul on the edge of the Laros box. It's going to be a free kick to the boys in violet. But just back to that play there from Argudo. They have the intuition to flick it up and ping it on the half volley. McLaughlin goes long, and that is the final act of the first half. And it's goals from Testori and Junior Rosero that have Leros leading by 2-0 at half-time in the Manning Cup final. Stay with us here in New Logical, a huge 45 minutes ahead.
Mike Bello gets the world. Mike Bello.
Kinsler Bishop's in behind. Can he take his opportunity? Kinsler Bishop and finds the goal that's potentially sent Lansdowne to the Manning Cup final.
Rosero crosses it. Rosero.
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer literate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works. Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Go! X speed!
Go back.
Eddie speed, baby.
The Kingdom have won the championship.
I want something just like.
It's a goal. Courtney's flick in on goal. Number 4.
I want something just like.
Hey guys, Ethan from Honey Performance here. We're so excited to announce our official partnership with the New York Bravehearts. We are bringing our online mentorship to you guys in the US to give you guidance and support in your footballing journeys through our mentorship from Premier League footballers and experts within the industry. We can't wait to start working with some of you soon.
For more information on the program, DM at NYBraveheartSC or send us an email.
I wanted to solve for the fact that dating apps are shite. So when I was doing all this research and I found out that there are 70 million of us around the world, I realised, Jesus, there must be a lot more people that want to shift. And Irish culture is a little different to dating apps. So how do we solve for that? The answer is we layer the culture into the app. So it's not just a dating app. It's more of a culturally focused app. Yeah, you can find the people that are looking for the shift, but you can also find the locations to meet those people in real life. Wouldn't it be nice to have the places where you can do that are close to you in the same app? We want you off the phone. We want you in the pub, having the in real life experience, having the crack.
James Boot delivers in front post. They get a touch on it and Sean Doran taps it home for Lansdowne. The opening goal comes on 44 minutes for the boys from Yonkers. The white. Chance to cross, the step overs are neat, the left footed cross comes in, save with the goalkeeper, and the rebound is in for Lansdowne's second. The boys from Yonkers double their lead, and who else was the danger man up top? Daniel Kinsler Bishop fires it in. Locked down by Kaza, excellent defending and running up. Brian kicks it forward for him to chase, keeper's off his line. keeper misses it, and Andy Casa has an empty net to run the ball into, and it's the easiest goal he'll ever score in his career. Andy Casa scores Lansdowne's third and books their place in the National Amateur Cup semi-finals.
Long ball forward, brought down. Rain coming down heavy. Swings that ball in and it's saved. It's in! Leros break the deadlock on the stroke of halftime. Laros wins the ball back. Oh, now an opportunity played into the box, and it's in! 2-0 Laros. In the blink of an eye, the visitors double their advantage. Absorb this pressure, knowing the Strudel's going to throw everything at them. That cross is up, anchored high, into the middle, and it's in! Do we have more twists to this tale? That goal kick taken quickly, Laros back in possession. Now through the middle, opportunity to ice it, and it's saved! But it's not out of the woodworks yet, and it's in! 3-1 Laros, and they'll be going home, ruin some missed chances as Laros are breaking free here. Bodies ahead, and it's 4-1 Laros, and that'll do it. Another counter-attack goal for the visitors, and they move on to the semi-finals of the National Amateur Cup in style.
That's how he got it in his locker, ball delivered in to back post, and it's the first goal of the evening. But the flag is up for offside. It seemed like the perfect start.
No, the linesman ran back. It counts.
And the goal is given.
So if the linesman runs...
The line-up looked to have been signalling for the offside, but Olchini have their opener. Elizai delivers in, heading towards Combati, and it's in for the second. It's a mirror of the first goal, and Olchini double their lead in the first half. 2-0 the score in Tottenville. And the penalty is rifled into the bottom corner from Diop. The substitute makes it 2-1 here at Fairview Park. It's for Elizai to deliver. Into the centre again, headed away this time by Vanis. And it's Brown on the rebound, saved by the keeper, and only as far as Perlacci who taps it in for Olchini's third. And the boys in blue well and truly in the driving seat now. Seamus Keogh under a bit of pressure, and the referee points to the spot. It is going to be a Greeks penalty. The challenge from Keogh. Well, folks, you're welcome back here to Manor Park in Huntington. And what has become a chilly night here on Long Island. In the Manning Cup final, it is Leros who lead by 2-0 heading into the second 45. Scott Testori netting after 10 minutes, and then Junior Rosero from the spot to get the second for Leros. Few chances up top for Danu Kinsella Bishop of Lansdowne. Nothing of avail yet. I don't see any changes for either team.
I love Patrick. Patrick and I are going back to Europe, right?
Yeah, at some point.
A huge 45 minutes ahead. Lansdowne, the reigning champions, looking to retain their title. It's an uphill task in the second half as they trail by 2. And Leros looking to add to their Fricker Cup glory and win their first ever Manning Cup. Junior Zero to kick us off. He takes his time. We're back underway. Argudo. Pleasure to have you with us here on New Logical Sports. It's Oisin Coyne with you on commentary for the second half. We've got Patrick Murphy running the show behind the scenes. The ball over the top there from Dankwa. Doesn't quite find Cook. And so for a throw. John Bernardi to take.
You can.
Short to Boot. Quick pass from Boot to Danu. Finds Antonio Biggs instead. Argudo gets the better of Dawa this time. Turnbull. Pucci with the sliding challenge to intercept. Now John Bernardi again. James Boot back to Bernardi. McCain sending the instructions on. Ethan Homler. Boot. Nico Vidal. To Danu. Quick pass to Kyo. Doesn't quite come off, and Testori intercepts now. Argudo gets it out wide. Harry Cook. Eric Dankwa. The engine in midfield for Leros. Turnbull. Argudo back to Dankwa. Patient play from Leros. And wide to Nicholas. Cook. And now Testori's in behind. Chance now for Leros. Rosero's waiting in the middle. And the ball to the back post, and Chetty just couldn't get the touch needed to fire it in for the third. And it's behind for a goal kick. A huge let off for Lansdowne. Mason Chetty is just so hard to keep up with. He's so quick in behind the defence. Eddie Speed, the man tasked with keeping him at bay tonight. Now Seamus Keogh. Here he is now, Eddie Speed. Ball out wide to Dawa. Keeps it in. Turnbull shapes him up. Ali Dawa, edge of the box. Danu looking to create space to shoot, surrounded by Laros players. Speed. Eddie Speed shoots on his own and well over the bar. Behind for a goal kick. Joel Cunningham sends it long up to Rosero. The cleanest of touches from Junior Rosero, but the flag up for offside. Baladanzo, Lansdowne get it moving quickly, looking to waste no time here early in the second half. Kyo. Boot gives it in again to Bernardi. Nico Vidal out wide. It's Nicholas versus Nico. And Eric Dankwa comes away with possession again. How many times have we said that tonight? Over the top ball from Testori. Overcooked. Overcooked for Harry Cook. And now for a Lansdowne throw. We mentioned there was no changes at half-time. Also, we don't see too many, if any, players warming up for either bench so far in the second half, so both managers happy with what they're seeing so far. And Lansdowne will have to move quickly. Trail by 2. Turnbull forward to Rosero. Pucci gets a foot in. Gets a round of applause from his teammates as well for the effort. Dankwa, switch of play to Nicholas. Joel Cunningham. Leros happy to hold on to possession. McLaughlin dinks it out wide now. Turnbull. Can't quite get past Seamus Kyo. Dawa to boot. Speed to Kyo. You mentioned the former Southampton man. Played in the Ireland setup as well at underage level with Gavin Bazunu. Eddie Speed now to Pucci. And here he is again, Seamus Kyo. Look at that for a diagonal ball. Try to find Nico Vidal. But Nicholas just tall enough to get ahead to it. Harry Cook now contesting with Bernardi. And Bernardi's the one who wins that battle. Here he is driving up the field. He's got Vidal to his right. Bernardi into the centre. Danu Kinsler-Bishop. Kinsler-Bishop! And off target again from Danu tonight. It's just not been his evening so far. Still plenty of time to change that. And a goal kick. McLaughlin. And he was speaking to us midweek. He was saying every time he misses, it just makes him even hungrier to score. So he's had 3 or 4 chances now in this game. Starving for a goal. He's already scored 20 this season. Maybe looking to make that 21 before the end of the night, and maybe more, as Lansdowne need 2 to get back into this game. Nico Vidal. Here he is again, Danu. Kyo gets it out to Ali Dawa. Ethan Homler running into the channel. Turnbull's trying to get back. Homler. Intercepted by Mason Chetty. Lansdowne throwing. Kyo. Speed gives it out to Boot. Pucci. Quick feed from Pucci. Baladanzo. Nico Vidal. Over the top from Boot, and now a chance for John Bernardi. Danu gets a shot off, and Ali Dawa on the rebound off the bar. And the referee gives the goal kick in the end. Carnage in the box for Leros, but they live to see another day and hold on to their 2-0 lead. John Bernardi driving the Lansdowne attack there, and Ali Dawa on the rebound. McLaughlin's goal kick. Met by Eddie Speed. Only as far as Dankwa. Testori. Harry Cook now. With a bit of space, sends Mason Chetty. Baladanzo. Blocks him down. Chetty goes back. Now to Dankwa. Argudo. Argudo goes on his own. Skips past 2 or 3 Lansdowne men. Junior Rosero blocked down by Speed. And a Leros throw to come.
Go again, Dano. Fucking find one, you get 3 of them.
Leros just inverting their forward men now. Chetty dropping into the striker position. Here's Rosero on the right wing. Turnbull has done very well here. He's still going. Turnbull shoots and blocked down. Rosero keeps the pressure on for Leros, and his effort is behind the goal for a goal kick. Granados takes it quickly. Baladanzo. Chetty chasing him down. John Bernardi now. To Nico Vidal. Bernardi versus Dankwa. And Eric Dankwa comes out on top. Now Testori, the first goal scorer, in behind for Chetty, and the pass just too powerful for Mason Chetty to get on the end of. Ethan Homler. Eddie Speed tried to play the through ball through the Danu, and Ethan Homler is intercepted again. Ball into Ali Dawa, and Antonio Biggs intercepts. Argudo. Big switch of play from Argudo, straight to the foot of Harry Cook. Now Mason Chetty. 1-on-1 with Bala. Chetty with the fake shot. Delivers in the ball all the way to the opposite end of the pitch into Junior Rosero. Back to Argudo. Harry Cook. Try to dink it over. Straight into the arms of Granados. Boot. Bernardi. And Kyo. Speed's making the run out left. There's the switch again. Rosero's back into the centre. Chetty's out on the right again. The big switch of play from Boot doesn't come off this time. Behind for a goal kick to Laros. And McLaughlin will take his time. Almost 12 minutes into the second half now. 57 minutes gone. About 33 minutes to go in the Manning Cup final. Leros lead 2-0. Baladanzo. Blast the header forward. Ethan Homler intercepts once more. He's like a bulldog in midfield for Lansdowne. Looking for options. Homler dinks it into the back post. Dowa chasing. Ali Dowa does very well to hold on to it. James Boot on the turn. And the driven shot off target this time from the Englishman. And Ethan Homler again with the turnover and possession. He did the same against the Pan-Cyprians. And now the warm-ups for both teams. Looks like Marco Charnas warming up for Lansdowne. He's got his training gear off as well. Looks set to come on. Rosero there. Ethan Homler to Bernardi. Cook gets back to defending. Who else but Eric Danqua with the interception. Speed. Speed versus Turnbull. And Eddie Speed's been pushed down. And the Lansdowne free kick to come. Testori's just blasted that ball out of the ground. Taken short. Kyo. Good few feet back from where the foul happened. Kyo goes back to Pucci. Baladanzo. Boot. Nico Vidal. Vidal with a bit of space to run into. Nico Vidal skips past Nicholas, delivers in the cross. And Turnbull just about hacks it away. Speed blocks down. And Pucci recycles possession, and Dowa stretching to get a touch on it. Turnbull clears away again. Only as far as Boot, who lines up the shot. The fake shot from Boot. He got me on that occasion. Here's Boot again. And always leaning back, and it took a deflection on the way out. Lansdowne corner to come. Matt Kane's men building momentum. Charnas has his training top on again. He might be halted from being introduced for the moment. James Boot's corner. Baladanzo up from the back. Testori trying to stay close to Ali Dowa as well. Ball comes in from Boot. Only as far as Mason Chetty. Shouts around ball, and the referee awards the free kick to Lansdowne. Right on the edge of the area. And certainly in shooting range for either Seamus Kyo or James Boot. Kyo's got it in his hand. Might he be the one to take? Chance to get some water on as well for Nico Vidal, who's been running his socks off over on that right wing. So Keogh leaves it. It's going to be James Booth. John Bernardi standing over it too. And it's a massive wall from Leros in close range as well. It's hard to get it up and over the wall when you've got Testori and Joel Cunningham. Rosero's in there too. All the work for McLaughlin to do now. If James Booth can get it up and over the wall, the keeper's got to be on his toes. Might we see a training ground routine from Lansdowne? James Booth with the free kick, straight into the wall, and the rebound blocked down, and it's hit. Danu Kinsella-Bishop on the rebound. And the flag up for offside. And now Laros have a man down.
Hold on, boys, eh?
And Nicholas, the man who took a hit. The initial shot maybe straight into him from the free kick. And we're back underway. McLaughlin's goal kick goes long. From the offside, I should say. Now Danu Kinsella-Bishop. Boot to Nico. Fidal feeds it forward. John Bernardi's in behind. Cunningham comes to match him. Ethan Holmler's at the back post, and the flag up. The ball had gone out of play. And it is going to be a corner. So Ethan Holmler waits on the edge of the box for the rebound. Lansdowne have the big boys up again. Speed and Pucci, the only Lansdowne men back. Boots corner. Front post. Bernardi flicks it on. And cleared away by Leros. Shouts for handball there on Ethan Holmler. Referee not interested. Keogh and Dowa. Ali Dowa surrounded by 3 or 4 Leros men. Ethan Holmler once more. And Keogh looking to cross. Keogh delivers it in. Headed away by Testori. Boot with another chance to cross. Ethan Holmler is arriving. Still on for Keogh. It looked to be heading for the top corner from Seamus Keogh. And out behind again for another corner. Can Lansdowne make the most of this set piece and claw a goal back? It's 27 or so minutes to go. James Booth's corner. Booth delivers in front post once more. Testori meets it again. Speed keeps it alive. Keogh with a bit of space now to shoot, and maybe again. The bog toe blocked down by Biggs. And this time it's out for a third corner. A succession of corners for Lansdowne. James Booth. He's got to beat the first man. Into the centre from Booth. Ethan Holmler tries to curl it. Blocked down by Chetty. Big switch of play now from Rosero to Cook. Testori's arriving. Speed gets a tackle in. And it's out for a throw into Leros. And Harry Cook is taking the brunt of Eddie's speed there. And here is the change for Lansdowne. It's Marco Charnas to be introduced. We've seen some big goals from him in the last few weeks in the APSL. And Matt Kane trusting him to do the same in the Manning Cup. And it's James Boot who makes way, the designated set-piece taker, off for Lansdowne. And Seamus Keogh will probably take those responsibilities now. And Marco Charnas enters the fray. A bit more of an attacking-minded midfield player rather than that pivot centre that James Boot up. Lansdowne in search of a goal. Argudo to Turnbull. Rosero. Left-footed cross into the centre. Chetty's header. Straight into the arms of Granados once again. Baladanzo. Bernardi to Vidal. Charnas with a first touch. Here he is again. Pucci to Keogh. Speed. Testori looking to block the passing channels. Here's Charnas again. Fed forward to Keogh. Excellent pass from Marco Charnas, and now Ali Dowa in behind. And Biggs with the sliding challenge. The perfect slide tackle from the Leros centre half. Here's Keogh. Back to Ethan Homler with a bit of space. Forced to go backwards. Laros just rock solid in their shape, in the defensive structure. Lansdowne looking to pave a path through. Nico Vidal. One-on-one with Cook. Vidal felt he'd been fouled. The referee not interested. Baladanzo chases back. Pucci. Speed. Charnas. Travella pass to Ethan Homler. It's been a serious introduction from Marco Charnas so far. Homler does well. Try to find Charnas. Ball ends up with Seamus Keogh. Spreads it out wide. Nico Vidal with a chance to shoot. Blocked down by Nicholas. And Testori clears away as far as Junior Rosero. He's got Harry Cook making the run to his left. Cook driving forward. Chetty's made the run. And Rosero. And the tackle from Speed is brilliant. Super defending from Eddie Speed. Here he is again. The Welshman. Now Seamus Keogh looking to orchestrate things in midfield. And for the second time in the space of a week, Pucci's lost a shin guard. John Bernardi. The right back driving forward himself now. Argudo's got a foot in. Baladanzo. Look at the dummy there. He sold Mason Chetty on this occasion. Keogh. Charnas. Maybe the missing link in this Lansdowne midfield tonight. Ali Dowa. Homler's making the overlapping run. Dowa shifts it onto his right. Big switch of play out to Nico Vidal. Bernardi. Tried to get away, but it's Eric Danqua once more. And it is going to be a yellow card for John Bernardi for the foul on Danqua. No opportunity for John Bernardi to plead his case on this occasion. He's into the referee's notebook. Perhaps the first yellow card of the night. A change on the way for Leros now. Just looking at their bench on the far side. McLaughlin goes long. Plenty of distance on this. Met by Baladanzo. Danko with the flick. Bala intercepts. The temperature dropping here on Long Island. Tensions on the pitch rising. Eddie Speed. The next goal is huge if it comes. Ali Dawa. Skips past Turnbull. And Testori seems to be on every side of the pitch, whether it's defence or attack. He's there for Leros and heads it out for a throw. Speed looks like he's going to go long. The Rory Delap effort maybe. Winding it up, Eddie Speed sends it in, met by Ethan Holmler and flicked on, looked to be going for the bottom corner on the right, but off target, behind for a goal kick. And two changes on the way for Leros. And Turnbull, the right back, is one of them, set to come off, the number 2. And Harry Cook as well. It's a change in right full and left wing for Leros.
Come on, keep working. I personally spoke to them. I personally spoke to them.
It looks like maybe a change, or a little switch in full back too. Nicholas, the left back, has made his way over to this near side now, on the right. And Lewis Kiefer, the left winger, the number 19, has stepped in to replace Harry Cook. Over the top from Speed, he sent Ethan Holmler on his way. Nicholas doing everything to shield him. And it's a goal kick. Lansdowne felt it should be a corner.
Keep it fucking going! Run! Hey, Russ, can we keep up the tempo?
Two changes on the way for Lansdowne as well. So goal kick to come. Over the top. Pucci wins the header. Chetty wins the throw. Nicholas to Rosero. Here's Rosero again. The ball roll is brilliant from Rosero. But the switch of play, not so much. John Bernardi to Vidal. Back to Bernardi. Kiefer trying to get back to defend. Danu to Kyo. Travella pass again, doesn't quite come off. Here come Leros once more. Looking for the run out wide, didn't quite come off. The pass from Benjamin Jones. Here's Baladanzo. Bernardi in the midfield pockets, the right full. He's been brought down, but play continues. Danu Kinsley Bishop hunting down a goal. Danu onto his left, forced to go backwards. Eddie Speed on the edge. And Marco Charna shoots and almost found the top corner. But a huge save from McLaughlin. And here come those two changes now. Nico Vidal makes way for Lansdowne and Ethan Holmler. Two changes in midfield. And Miguel Espinosa is set to come on, and Henry Hamilton too. Corner delivered in from Kyo. Met by Testori. Lansdowne throw. Hamilton's first touch. Now Kyo. And just a miscommunication there from Lansdowne on the 1-2. "15 minutes to go. Is there a twist to the tail in this Manning Cup final? Lansdowne looking to retain their title. Leros hunting down a first ever Manning Cup. Chetty connected with Speed, and the referee reaches for his pocket. It's a yellow card for Eddie Speed. Eddie Speed just letting Mason Chetty know he's there.
Go on, boys. Go on. 15.
Ball over the top. Chetty chasing. Keeps it in play. Granados palms it away. Still alive maybe for Laros. Jones contesting. Contesting with Espinosa on this right wing now. Replacing Nico Vidal. Used to seeing him on the left. Now Kyo. Pucci to Bala. Speed. Bernardi. Lansdowne hunting down the goal. Ali Dawa. Charnas comes short, but the pass back to Dawa doesn't quite come off. Now Nicholas, the man who started left back, and he's won the free kick in the right full position. McLaughlin makes his way out of his goal to take the free kick. Up towards Kiefer. Baladanzo contesting, and Bala wins it. Bernardi over the top. He sent Danu, but the pass overcooked. And McLaughlin will take his time at the goal kick. We mentioned Henry Hamilton introduced. He was a huge part of the Manning Cup semi-final victory over the Greeks, assisting Danu Kinsler-Bishop for the winner. Might he do some of the same tonight to get Lansdowne back into the game? The time is ticking and 2 goals are needed. Seamus Kyo. Dominant from Leros so far. Lansdowne keep the attack moving. Pucci to Charnas. Speed. John Bernardi. Back to Speed. Baladanzo. Kiefer comes away with it, and Testori sends Mason Chetty on his way. Pucci makes his way across to try tackle him. Testori with a chance for his second, but it's gone over. The referee has awarded the goal kick. Laros thought they had a corner. Eric Dankwa. Laros free kick. We should mention as well the huge game between these two set to come up at the weekend. That's going to be live on New Logical Sports Plus on Sunday night. These two teams can't get enough of each other. And now another chance. Rosero shoots. Granados parries it away and collects it on the second chance. Now Charnas. Now Kyo. To Speed. Pucci Shingard in the halfway line there, I can see it. On the centre circle. Argudo. And Joel Cunningham just kicks it out of danger. Baladanza. Over the top from Charnas. Espinosa with a first touch for him. Argudo all over him. And now another chance maybe for Lansdowne. Espinosa chasing in. Speed keeps it in play. Eddie Speed. Looking to create a pocket of space. Kiefer. Intercepted by Baladanzo. Bala. Ali Dawa. Charnas was making the run. Step over from Ali Dawa. Still going. Dawa. Kept in play by Chetty. And blocked down this time by Dawa. And it is going to be a goal kick. And now two more changes on the way for Leros. And Mason Chetty is one of those changes. And Junior Rosero. The man who scored the penalty, the second goal for Leros, makes way, Junior Rosero. And Russell introduced, we mentioned Chetty off as well.
Russell, 13.
Kareem Russell introduced, the number 13 for Laros. Now Kyo. Eddie Speed. Lansdowne have their pocket picked and Espinosa getting back to defend Dankwa. And it's a push from Espinosa. And it is going to be a Leros free kick.
Yeah, no, he's 13.
Change on the way for Lansdowne as well. Looks like Joao Delgado. John Bernardi, who's on a yellow card, is going to make way. And Joao Delgado, who we're used to seeing in central midfield, steps in at right foot. Lansdowne looking for creativity in every position on the field now. Speed blasted away. Couldn't get it out of his own half. It is going to be a Laros throw-in. Delgado intercepts. Espinosa to Charnas. Blocked down. Now Kyo. Eddie Speed. First time pass to Danu. And Nicholas getting back. And to his goalkeeper, McLaughlin. And Delgado doesn't win the header. Baladanzo's got to get back. Testori's in behind the defence. Testori to seal it. With the flag up for offside. And Testori hit the crossbar, and it looks like he's going to get a yellow card for time wasting there. 5 minutes to go. Lansdowne's free kick to Danu. Intercepted there by Biggs and Kyo. Delgado. Bala. Pucci. Speed. Espinosa. Espinosa contesting. It is going to be a free kick, and no yellow card from the referee. Not yet. Now kill to Pucci. Henry Hamilton. Over the top from him, and Ali Dow will do well to keep that in play. And he's gone behind again for a goal kick. Dow just been screamed at there to make sure he gives the ball to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's going to take all the seconds he can off the clock. We've had quite a few stoppages as well throughout the game. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a good lump of added time at the end. Flicked on, and now a huge chance. Kiefer was in behind, but the flag up for offside against him. Here's Kiefer. Pucci takes it quickly. Seamus Kill. Eddie Speed. Russell. Hamilton. Baladanzo. Espinosa. Quick feet from him. The pass straight to Russell. And now Kareem Russell driving his team up the pitch. Blocked down by Charnas. Joel Cunningham gets it out of trouble. Testori's not going to chase this one. And Luis Granados recycles possession. And the last time Lansdowne lost a Manning Cup final was against the Pan Cyprians back in 2019, 7 years ago. They're the reigning champions coming into this. And that's a yellow card. To Leros, Lansdowne free kick. They're not going to be allowed to take it just yet. Speed. The referee wants this free kick to be taken again. Delgado. Kyo. Into the final minutes of normal time. Charnas. Dankwa looking to block him down. And Jones can get it away. Dankwa again. Big switch of play. Chance now for Leros again. And Testori's made the run once more. He's in behind the defence. Granados is off his line. And Testori hits the side netting with the chip. Scott Testori scored the opener. He's still looking for his second. The Laros throw to come. Nicholas takes. Met by Pucci. Russell gets a foot in there past Hamilton. Now Dankwa. Nicholas. Quick turn, and Charnas with the 50-50 challenge. Referee says play on. Baladanzo, Nicholas is down. Joel Delgado. Espinosa. Delgado over the top. Speed chasing. And Joel Cunningham blocks him down. It is going to be a corner to Lansdowne. And Nicholas is still down.
That's two bookings you missed.
The physio makes their way on to assess the situation with Nicholas. And 5 minutes of added time, we're told. On the way. Is there a chance for Lansdowne to get back into this? You'd feel they have to score from this corner, if that is to be the case. And Nicholas is definitely in trouble here. And Leros have a player warming up on the far side. And that's certainly the end of Nicholas's night. He's played both full-back positions for Leros, and he might have played a huge part in his team's first ever Manning Cup title if they can hold on to their 2-goal lead. We were told 5 minutes of additional time from the referee.
If you want to take this up from here, stay close.
Seamus Keogh to deliver the corner. Huge moment for Lansdowne now. Keogh delivers in and headed up into the sky and out behind for another corner. Change pending for Laros and Nicholas. Keogh once again from post. Unable to send it on target. And Antonio Biggs will just see it out for a throw-in. Throw comes in, headed for Testori. And flicked on by Kiefer. Baladanzo, as he always is, back to defend. Switch of play from Pucci to Delgado. One last throw of the dice for Lansdowne. Still chasing 2 goals. Charnas. Eddie Speed's just going to shoot. And a chance of the rebound. An off target from Henry Hamilton. We're into the unknown now, I'm sure, of injury time with the referee. Initially adding on 5. But that injury to Nicholas might have added on a few more seconds. Now McLaughlin. Straight to the head of Marco Charnas. Headed away by Folla. Blasted out to the down throw, right on halfway, Delgado. Espinosa. Kill. First time pass from Hamilton. Now Gudo. Pucci. Speed. Pucci loses his shin guard again. Now Seamus Keogh. Story. Forward for Laros. The blanket of violet. Trying to block down the Lansdowne onslaught. Ali Dow is in behind. Knocked out a touch again for another throw. Hamilton collects. Speed. Russell shapes him up. Eddie Speed skips past him. Speed delivers in the pass, but blocked down by Argudo. Testori. And sends Kiefer on his way. Pucci, shin guard in hand, gets back to defend. Kiefer almost got around him, but Pucci recovers well.
No, literally. Peter. If that fish wasn't there, this thing wouldn't be working at all.
Yeah, that's what Peter told me, yeah.
Switch of play from Charnas. Delgado feeds it forward, sends Espinosa on his way. Espinosa onto his left, edge of the box, and Charnas was arriving. Well, cleared away by Laros. I believe we're coming up on or past the 5-minute mark of the additional time. It's in the referee's hands now. Ball up to Dan, who doesn't quite come off. Charnas back to the Dubliner. And it falls to Charnas again. Ali Dowa with a chance. Oh, and he's hit the post. And it's off target. And was that the final chance for Lansdowne to get at least one back? Referee checks his watch. McLaughlin's goal kick. Is this the final kick of the game? Referee keeps us moving. Charnas. And speed. Baladanzo. Espinosa. Lansdowne looking for a pathway forward. Bala goes long. Speed to Hamilton. Henry Hamilton shoots! And off target again. It just hasn't been Lansdowne's night in front of goal. McLaughlin with the diving save. But the shot not testing him in the end. McLaughlin takes. The referee allows play to continue. Pucci. Dowa keeps it in. Lansdowne throw. Dowa!
Right where you are too. Right where you are.
Pucci. Referee checks his watch again. Espinosa. Kill. Over the top, headed away, and that is the final whistle. And Leros are the Manning Cup champions for the very first time. They've defeated the 2025 champions, Lansdowne, by 2-0 here on Long Island. Testori and Rosero with the all-important goals. And Leros add to their Fricker Cup and put the Lansdowne, or take Lansdowne's Manning Cup off them. 2-0 the final score here in Huntington. And stick with us, we'll have post-match reaction on the way from both camps.
Mike Bello gets the world. Mike Bello!
Into the Bishop's in behind. Can he take his opportunity? Into the Bishop and finds the goal that's potentially sent Lansdowne to the Manning Cup final.
Rosero crosses it. Rosero!
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer literate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works. Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Oh! And speed! Go back.
Eddie Steve, baby.
The Kingdom have won the championship.
I want something just like.
It's a goal. Courtney's flick, in on goal, number 4.
I want something just like.
Hey guys, Ethan from Honey Performance here. We're so excited to announce our official partnership with the New York Bravehearts. We are bringing our online mentorship to you guys in the US to give you guidance and support in your footballing journeys through our mentorship from Premier League footballers and experts within the industry. We can't wait to start working with some of you soon.
For more information on the program, DM at NYBraveheartSC or send us an email.
I wanted to solve for the fact that dating apps are shite. So when I was doing all this research and I found out that there are 70 million of us around the world, I realised, Jesus, there must be a lot more people that want to shift. And Irish culture is a little bit different to dating apps. So how do we solve for that? The answer is we layer the culture into the app. So it's not just a dating app. It's more of a culturally focused app. Yeah, you can find the people that are looking for the shift, but you can also find the locations to meet those people in real life. Wouldn't it be nice to have the places where you can do that are close to you in the same app? We want you off the phone. We want you in the pub, having the in real life experience, having the crack.
James Boot delivers in from post. They get a touch on it, and then Sean Doran taps it home for Lansdowne. The opening.
My name is Peter Pinori. I'm the president of the State Association. Number one, excellent game, really excellent game. And congratulations on winning. Now, what you need to do, you're going to be going to the regionals down in Horsham. And as you did last year with the Fricka Cup that you won, I was there, I give you the trophies. I want you to win this cup. This is a bigger cup. So you need to go there and win, okay? You got to promise me that. Okay, now, yes. Yeah. What are you clapping? What are you clapping? Let me tell you. You know how much money you give us? $5 a player. $5 a player. Anyway, listen. Can I have the captain? Who's the captain? Captain, come on. Give it to him first.
Call him one by one.
Yeah, one by one, yeah.
Call him one by one. Call him. Yo, Lewis. Lewis, join me. Well done, son. Well done, son. Keep on him. Junior. Well done, son. Makuma.
Nick, let's go.
Nick.
Well done. Thank you.
Scott.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Benji.
Thank you, sir.
Benji.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Harry.
Yes, boy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Biggs.
Congratulations. Hey, great job, man. Great
Alex.
saves. Thank you.
Big boy.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you,
Good
bro.
job.
Thank you. Turnbull.
See you in a couple of weeks, man.
Yep.
All right, see you in a couple of weeks.
Show out.
Yeah, man. Good job.
Thank you.
Forza Juve.
Leo.
Forza Juve. Hey, who's going to take the cup? Captain! Who's going to present the cup? The Greek guy?
Oh, we gotta go this way.
Who, me? You go, Graham.
Right here. Wait. Hold on. Right here. Hold the camera.
All right, say something. Go ahead. Leros, congratulations. And I hope you win the next cup too. Good luck, eh? To win that one, exactly. All right, go like this. All the way. No, go there. Let it go. All right. Oh, here you are.
Oh, thanks.
Mike Bello gets the world. Mike Bello.
Hits the Bishop's in behind. Can he take his opportunity? Hits the Bishop and finds the goal. That's potentially sent Lansdowne to the Manning Cup final.
Rosero crosses it. Rosero.
Folks, you're welcome back to Huntington. I'm joined by the Lansdowne Yonkers head coach, Matt Kane. Matt, a tough 2-0 defeat for you today. What do you put the performance down to?
To be honest, I'm not upset about the performance. I think the goals and the danger that we thought would existed. And Leros did well and deserved their win. I think our lads worked really hard. I think they played really hard. I think the quality could have been a lot better, particularly in the first half and how we managed a couple of moments. But yeah, congratulations to Leros.
It's been very frustrating. So many chances. You mentioned the positive play, the kind of energy from your team, but it just wasn't working out in front of goal.
Yeah, a decent amount of chances, could have taken them, but to be honest, we didn't create enough chances that I would have wanted and where we want to be, particularly in the second half. Like we huffed and puffed and we worked really hard, but the idea of the amount of chances and clear-cut ones, I think Leros, considering it's a cup final and had to hold on to a lead, I think they've had more dangerous nights than the one that they had tonight in the second half.
So you won this tournament last year. It was a good journey this season as well, the big win against the Greeks. I'm sure you can take a lot of positives as well from this.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's no denying the lads, they work really hard. They're always at it. The football was alright at times, and there's no denying the fact that you get to a final requires a serious amount of work. But if once you're at a final, you want to win the final. You don't want to arrive at the final and not win it. So everyone's disappointed. Fair play to Leros. Congratulations, they deserved it. When you win 2-0, you absolutely deserve it, regardless of how you feel the game goes. And the beauty is we get to play each other again on Sunday to make amends for it.
Matt, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thanks
very much.
Cheers, lads.
Mike Bello gets the world. Mike Bello.
Hits the Bishop's in behind. Can he take his opportunity? Hits the Bishop and finds the goal. That's potentially sent Lansdowne to the Manning Cup final.
Rosero crosses it. Rosero.
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer literate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works. Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Oh! X-speed! Go back.
Eddie Steve, baby.
The Kingdom have won the championship.
I want something just like
It's a goal. Gordon's flick, in on goal, number 4.
I want something just like
Folks, I'm delighted to be joined by the Laros manager, Billy Rizos. Billy, Manning Cup champions, how does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds great. It was a goal we put aside from the start of the year, you know. These guys, they kept with it in the Manning Cup throughout all 3 rounds. Great work they put in all year. You know, the playoff race started falling out of reach, so we set aside these 2 goals of this cup and the Amateur Cup, and they pulled through so far. First stop completed, and now we're going to go even harder for this Amateur Cup.
It was the perfect start to the game for you guys. Got to Story open the scoring on 10 minutes. Could you have imagined a more perfect opening couple of minutes?
No, it's perfect, and we usually get off to fast starts. It also reminded me of the game a few weeks ago at Lansdowne. Was another great game. Fast start. It lets us set up properly and you know, get these guys in order and keep pushing the rest of the game to close it out strong.
It was a true team performance. Everybody from defence all the way up to the front line, the likes of Rosero up top, but Eric Danko as well in midfield. That seems to be the real strong point of your team, that collective. Is that something you're really trying to kind of hone in on?
Yeah, we found this really good. The trio we fell in love with lately, you know, like you're saying, with Rosero, Chetty, Testori, very good. Harry Cook also was another midseason signing. He's been strong. Eric's been playing really strong. I think these 4 or 5 guys from the midfield up, it's almost impossible to take them off the pitch. I mean, these guys are playing phenomenal right now. Incredible chemistry as well.
Such a big few weeks and months ahead. Obviously, you've got the big game on Sunday, you're in the regionals, and then you've got into the playoffs now as well. It's been an electric season, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been fun. This is the first year in the APSL, and you know, I'm so excited to play every week. It feels like the game's it's a great game after great game. The competition is fierce. Congrats also to Lansdowne. They have a great team. Sunday's going to be another exciting match, and I can't wait to see what's in store for the remainder of the season.
Congratulations on the victory and the cup as well. Congrats. Thank you. Best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you, man.
Thanks so
Appreciate
much.
it, Pat.
Mike Bello gets the world. Mike Bello.
Kids the Bishop's in behind. Can he take his opportunity? Kids the Bishop and finds the goal. That's potentially sent Lansdowne to the Manning Cup.
Rosero